What's up guys, MarkieHD and welcome to episode 6 of my career mode with Juventus, and today we have a massive game up against Roma in the Serie A. This is obviously a huge game. They're in 5th place and we're in 4th, so a win is going to be vital. We're at home, which is a huge advantage as well. They're probably our biggest rivals. I've always found it to be a really interesting game in real life as well. So yeah, we had to get a win. I mean, we drew our last 2 games, I think it was. Yeah, we did. So as you can see the table there, Sampdoria on top somehow, Napoli second into third, and then we come along. So yeah, 11 points. We should be doing better maybe. So it's, the stadium's packed. We're waiting for the game to get kicked off. The teams are out on the pitch. I mean, it's a brilliant atmosphere, and I was ready for this. And they give us an early warning shot here in the 15th minute. Totti gets the ball and he takes a shot there after a few touches, and Buffon makes an absolutely brilliant save there. And yeah, Buffon saved us so much. Totti, obviously a legend, 38 years old now, still playing. He's just such a beast. And a great save there from Buffon. But then Florenzi gets the ball. He gives it Pjanic. Pjanic gives it to Totti. A big gap appears. Pjanic just sails through, and Buffon can't do anything there. Terrible defending, and Roma go 1-0 up in the 29th minute. An absolute just shit defending overall. My defense has been pretty poor. I've worked on it though. It has gotten better myself. Like, I'm not blaming the players, but yeah. Then gives the ball to Pirlo here in the 36th minute. He takes a shot and he forces the saves out of the Sanctus there. So Pirlo, I feel, is a weakness. But anyway, into the second half we go, and it was 1-0 down. But Paul Pogba gets us back into the game with an equaliser in the 47th minute. Pirlo is a weakness, so as I was saying, he's just too slow. He's a great passer with the ball, he's great at taking corners and stuff, but he's just too slow for these games. So Paul Pogba does slide the ball. Look at that for a brilliant finish, just puts it past the keeper. Brilliant over the top true ball there. They're still quite useful. If you can use them correctly, they will get you goals, and that's his 3rd goal. And then Lacazette gets the ball here. He tries to pass it, doesn't work out. Pogba gets the ball. He sees Tevez going through the little gap there, and Tevez finishes that into the bottom corner every day of the week. 2-1 to Juventus. It was an absolutely brilliant goal for us. And as you can see, we go fucking ballistic. I mean, it's a good block there from the 2 players, but because one of the defenders had been dragged out, the gap appeared. Tevez sprinted through there. But yeah, look at this. They had so many close calls. I mean, it was really last-ditch defending at some stages, and we just steal that one away. But there were some great moments. And then, I don't know, I was just booting this up, trying to clear out the over-the-top true ball. It goes into Lacazette. Lacazette, the 2 defenders fumble, and it's an absolutely amazing goal. I don't know how Asamoah got that ball up there. I was just lamping it, just trying to get it out of my box, well, out of my half even. And the 2 defenders hit into each other, and Lacazette's pace was always going to win there. Keeper one-on-one, Lacazette's always going to finish, and it's an absolutely superb goal. He has been a massive signing for us. I mean, look at that, nestles into the back of the net. That's his 6th goal in the Serie A. I think it's in 7 games or something. We do beyond Giovinco, Piera and Ogbonna. We switch to a 5-4-1 to keep it. And then look at this, an absolutely amazing goal. Can't blame anybody there. Buffon can't do anything. In off the top corner. I mean, he places it perfectly. And I mean, it's actually, I think that's what the final score was in real life as well, 3-2. But I think it was Juventus came back into it. But yeah, I mean, nothing I can do there. Brilliant header down, and an absolutely superb finish. Fair play to that Raja, whatever his name is. But most importantly, Sampdoria lost. So the leaders lost. International duty doesn't really bother me there. And this fella had no use in the Republic of Ireland, so I just left him off because I couldn't be dealing with that. Deleted the email, and then Pepe is given out. I mean, he's 31 years old and he wants to get into the team. It's not really going to happen. He isn't obviously the best player. So I just show you the groups. As you can see there, the Inter are now on top with ourselves. We've just got goal difference between us there. But yeah, so we will need to keep up this, and whenever we play Inter, that is going to be a massive game. We have a press conference before our Champions Cup match up against Bayern Munich, so 2 massive games in a row, so we motivate ourselves. And Lacazette said, why aren't I in the starting 11? So I decided to end this. I put Llorente onto the bench and I throw him up, and then I decided to take off Pirlo and throw in Lichtsteiner, and I just compared them and stuff like that to see where they could play. And I put Vidal into the side of the defensive mid kind of role. Lichtsteiner goes on there, and I do change up the formation. I had pretty good success with this one in the past few games there. It's a 4-4-2, and now I just push Pogba up a little bit more, and I kind of put him as a centre attacking mid, but I found it worked really well. So that is the team as it stands, and yeah, it's just an absolutely, it worked well up against us, the faces Roma, so I decided to give it a go up against Bayern Munich. Massive game here. you know, Bayern are level on top, and we need to get a win because you know, we want to get out of this group first or second. Once we get out, that's all that matters. You can see the group there, Galatasaray on bottom. So we were hoping Galatasaray could do something up against Lille, and we were hoping that we could get something, even a point out of this match away in the Allianz Arena. It was always going to be a tough game, and yeah, it was a really interesting game. They played 5 at the back, which was a bit sweaty if you ask me. My first time facing it, and they had a chance here, just goes wide in the 23rd minute. A lot of our game was just possession, passing, moving, trying to find gaps. We couldn't. Schweinsteiger plays the ball to Cavani here. Cavani gets round, and it's saved by Buffon again. Buffon has been having a great game for us recently. Lewandowski then gives the ball to Schweinsteiger. Schweinsteiger passes it off. Philip Lahm passes it to Cavani. Cavani hits the post, and we just hoof it out of the defence there. This is our first real chance of the first half. It was just Superman punched away, and then Asamoah takes it on, decides to have a shot, and does get a deflection off Benicia there, but nothing came from that corner. Into the second half, Tevez took a shot straight from kickoff, and yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate, but I had no other real options there. And then Schweinsteiger gets a free kick, but it's saved by Buffon. So, you know, nobody had too many brilliant chances. Lacazette then struggled to get it. Pogba finds him again, and it's just saved by Manuel Neuer. This is in the 86th minute. I mean, it was last ditch. They're throwing men up the field here. As you can see, Iron Robin, Benicia gets that. I thought, oh god, they're going to kill me off. So then we start a counter attack here. We luckily get the ball back there. Pogba sees Simeone Pepe making the run. Pepe bursts on the way. I brought him on as a substitute. I mean, look at this for an absolutely brilliant run from Pepe. He takes a shot, and it's just saved. And then Giovinco just saved again. I mean, how unlucky can you get? And they do hoof it up the field there. And we do just kind of take it back down. Pogba gets the ball again. Pogba plays it up to Lacazette. Lacazette looking for something. Giovinco, he takes the shot. It's saved, and he was offside, and that was all she wrote. We did get a point out of this game, which is useful, I suppose. And I mean, it's a great result up against Bayern Munich, considering we were struggling against Lille and stuff like that. And Olympiacos, or what am I saying? Galatasaray did us a great favour, and they got us. They won 2-0. Levante was saying, I'm worried you're not playing me, give me a chance. So I said, okay, and Lacazette said, cheers for playing. I should be thanking him. Now, we do change up the team for this match because we had a game again. So we do put on Llorente, Morata, we throw on Pepe, we throw on Romelu, we throw on Coleman, Giovinco, Ogbonna, Flanagan, and I have to leave Caceres in because there's no real Mata. I could have played there, but I wasn't wanted, and I put Buffon in goals because he's been having such good form. So we do take on Sassuolo, if that's who, I can't pronounce it, away from home. And yeah, I was expecting a fairly easy game, but you know, you're always going to be a bit worried. So as you can see there at the table, we were gone down a bit, but Morata sailed through here in the 5th minute, made a brilliant run. I think we dropped back, but they played a game because we were in the Champions Cup or something like that. But yeah, in the 5th minute, the defence absolutely split by Morata. Alvaro, I think he could be a really good player for us if he gets the chance and he finishes it well into the bottom corner. So yeah, that was a really nice goal. Yeah, just side foot past the keeper, never going to really... No, he's never going to save that one, especially from a big striker like that. But I have to say, the guys here impressed me when I was playing with them. Alvaro, first goal for us in the Serie A, 6 minutes in, not a bad start up against this crowd. And then look at this for a crossing, and Llorente, he's trying to prove something in the 22nd minute. That one goes out for a corner somehow, don't ask me. From the resulting corner, I whip it in with Pepe eventually. And look at this, Llorente jumps for it, but it's saved. Then Pepe in the 29th minute gets a cross in, and look at this, he's done it. Fernando Llorente has scored. He's not Fernando Torres, so that's what he's trying to prove to us. He finally gets the goal that he wanted, and to be fair, it is a beautiful header there. I whipped in a lovely cross there. He has a lot to thank Pepe for. To be fair, Pepe, he's playing pretty good for me. I mean, look at that, a brilliant header past the keeper. Defender absolutely nowhere to be seen. He tries jumping for it. The keeper was never going to stop that. And it's a brilliant goal. I mean, keeper maybe could have come out for it, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's Fernando's first goal in the Serie A for us. So I was quite happy. Half time we were 2-0 up, and you know, that's exactly what you want. You don't want to be conceding any goals up against a team like this. Into the second half, they have a free kick. It's knocked down. Morata gives in to Llorente, and Fernando takes a shot outside the box, a semi-volley, and I mean, look at that for an absolutely amazing goal from Fernando. They gave away possession. I knocked it down. Alvaro over the top through ball, just a cheeky little chip, and then he absolutely blasted in. Look, I mean, look at this for an angle. takes one touch, semi-volley, boom, back of the net. That is an absolutely amazing goal. Keeper can do nothing about it. It's top corner. That's top quality stuff from Fernando. Now, I don't know if it's just the opposition. Just up against other teams, he's been fairly shit. But I mean, that is an absolutely brilliant goal from Llorente, and you can't fault him on that one. So 2 goals in 1 game. He's definitely making a statement. I do go a bit spastic there with my controller in the 70th minute, and I unfortunately concede. It was a stupid goal to give away. But from the tip off, I kind of hold up play eventually with Morata. I see the run from Pepe. Pepe makes a brilliant run, and look at this for a finish past the keeper. Defence nowhere to be seen. A brilliant through ball. Just patient play. You have to play patiently sometimes, guys. And if it does, you can get an absolute wonder strike from that there. I mean, look at that brilliant past the keeper. Defender caught blindside. He doesn't see his man running. He's trying to call for offside. No offside there, mate. Back at the net, 4-1. Absolutely brilliant. So they really did impress me, guys, to be honest. And look at this, in the 90th minute, I'm just trying to kick the ball out of play, and Fernando hits the crossbar. I mean, what are the odds of that? If that went in, I would have gone fucking absolutely ballistic. But yeah, it does finish 4-1. Really impressed by the guys, you know, some great young players. Coleman, definitely, his pace is absolutely blistering. So yeah, a good away win, 4-1. And that is the final match of this episode, guys. It has been really good. You know, we got some pretty decent results. We do get some news that Pepe injured himself. He's out for 3 weeks. He pulled his hamstring. It's a bit disappointing because he was doing well, but Mata can help him out there if he needs anything. We do have a game up against Palermo, and I mean, look at this for a ridiculous schedule. We get an international management offer from the Republic of Ireland, my home nation. I don't really want it, so I stalled, but let me know, should I take it? And let me know, are you enjoying this career mode, or do you prefer to see a different team? For example, would you like to see Barcelona or something? Just throwing it out there. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a like. We got some great results here, and as you can see, we are on top of the league, but Inter do have to play, so I can't wait until we play those guys later on in the season. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do drop a like, subscribe if you are new around here, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.